check, please. Oh, let's turn the goddamn truck on, huh? First thing we do, turn the truck on, turn the power switch for the truck on, and that is sometimes located right by the fuel tank or right here on the inside at the bottom of the driver's seat. All right. If you're looking to get your Class B or Class C, this is the checklist that the DMV has. All right, turn the truck on, key in ignition, click it to on, accessory. All right, you're gonna let everything boot up. All right, let everything boot up. Everything's booted. Everything's booting. All right, this is what you do. All right, this is what you do. All right, top of the top. All right, this is you looking to get your Class B or Class C. This is what you do. All right. All right, got the truck on. Now let's do it. All right. Everything pop, pop, pop. Everything clicked on, and you proceed to start the truck. All right. And we're going to let our primary air gauge get up to 125 to hear the sneeze. We want to hear this. We want to hear the truck sneeze. All right. All right. All right. Wait for the. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a fade. That's where you pump the brakes down to 100. And we're going to let the primary air gauge, which is located right here. This is the primary air gauge. This is the secondary air tank gauge. So we're going to let the gauge go back up to 125. That is this line indicator here, right there, the one right there. We're going to hear a sneeze when the gauge hits the 120. There we go. We can right here the sneeze. Hold on, here it comes. The sneeze is. There's the sneeze, guys. All right. So we got the tank up to 125, right? All right, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to push in the parking brake, guys, okay? We're going to push the parking brake in. It's a yellow diamond shape, okay? We're going to push that in. Hold on, relax. We're going to push that in, all right? And the gauge should not go up more. It should not lose more than 2 psi per minute, all right? All right. So then we're going to press the brake pedal all the way down, and it not lose no more than 3 psi per second, okay? Per minute, excuse me. All right. All right. Now, okay, what's your question? POV, not Ella. What's the question? All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the car on to accessory. All right, and we're going to pump the brake down to 60 psi. All right, and the air. Okay, there we go. Illumination. All right, low. All right, keep going down to 20, and your parking brake pops back out. Okay, you hear the? That means you should have been pulled over. By the time this pops out, you should be pulled over. We got the gauge down to 20, and now we're going to let it go back up. All right, we're going to start the truck back up. Bow. All right, all right. We start the motor. Once we start the motor, it's not take no more than 45 seconds to build back up from 85 to 100 psi. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is how we do this, y'all. And once it gets back up there, this indicator, that here, y'all, this low air, brake air, and that buzzing sound will cut out. Okay. Hi, how you doing? There we go. Here we go. And it's back off. How you doing? How you doing? Um, and once we do that, we're now going to remove the chocks, which hold a vehicle steady. Um, with the parking brake H, which means it's pulled out, we're going to try to pull away. So we're going to put our foot on the brake, put the truck in drive. All right. We're going to put the truck in drive. And we're going to try to, hold on, we got to lift the plow up because I have a plow on here. Bow. And we're going to hit the gas pedal and to make sure that the parking brake works, all right? And you see I hit the gas pedal and we go nowhere. That means that your parking brake works, all right? Now, what the DMV is going to ask you after that, they're going to say, can you tell me the last step? And what you guys are going to tell them is push the parking brake in, pull pull away no faster than 5 miles per hour. You're going to slam on the brakes to check for brake lag and pull. The truck should not pull to one side or the other. It shouldn't go left or right. All right, and that's the air brake part of the test. Then you have to talk about everything that's in the car. All right. Now you have your city. You have your. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. You got your pool horn. Bow. You got your city horn. Bow. And then you have your gauges. This is your oil. Your oil, which should be at 60. No, this oil is a little high. That's supposed to be at 35. Your coolant should be between 180 and 200. Your transmission should be between 180 and 200 also. Then your RPM is telling you how fast your it should be telling you how fast your engine is running. Your MPH gauge is telling you how fast you're going. Then you have your fuel and depth. That looks good. Oh, hold on. Let's click out of that. Your 14.1. That is for your power voltage, battery, alternator, all that. Then you have your primary tank gauge and your secondary tank gauge. All right. And these are your shift lever, reverse, neutral, drive. What else do you have that's important? Your parking brake. This is for class B and C, guys, not A, because A, then that's for A. Your strobe lights, your spreader. What else? That's your air filter. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that's it. That looks like it. That's it. Oh, and you got your emergency things, which is your flares, your uh, what is this called, guys? What is this called? Fire extinguisher. You should have 6 fuses and 3 reflective triangles. All right. All right. Oh, and your med box. Boom, boom, boom. All right. That's how you work that. And then after that, we're going to get out, and your key should always be on your person. Your seat belt should always be on every time you get in the truck. All right. This is how you pass the test, guys. If you want to go to the DMV and take the test for your CDLs, first you have to take the written part or the computer, whatever you guys want to call it, and then you have to come do a pre-trip, and this is the pre-trip. Okay, this is the pre-trip. So now, the next thing we're going to do after we do the air brake um, portion of the test, then we're gonna go outside and show everything that's under the hood and what is around the truck. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. All right. Let's get into it. We're gonna get out the truck now. And when you get out the truck, you always want to be facing the inside of the truck. Okay. All right. Nice and easy. So you're just gonna get down, get out. And let's open the hood, all right? So you have latches. You're going to undo that strap first, and then you're going to undo the opposite side, all right? And this is how we do that. We open the other side, and then this. And this right here. This is how you're going to do it, all right? What's up? What's up, Keegan? What's up, bro? Then we're going to do this here. That's the where you grab to open the truck up right here. All right, so hold on a second. Let me What's up? What's up, Brody? So let's just pull this on back. Damn, I just got my papers wet. But it's all. What's up? What's up, Brody? All right, so then let's start. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start on our. When you first walk up, when you initially walk up. Oh shit, what's up, Brody? What you got clocking, man? So what you're gonna do is first you're gonna look for leans. Like if the truck is leaning, they tell you if it's air not in one tire. You're gonna look for leaks underneath of the engine and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then you clear that, make sure ain't nothing going on under there. And then we go here. We go here, guys. What's up, Keegan? What's good with you, Brody? Then we're going to go under here, all right? And we're just going to check everything off the list, all right? Your upper radiator, your fuel and water separator, your power steering reservoir. This is your engine oil dipstick. And then back there, you have your transmission fluid dipstick, your fuse boxes. What else do we have? This is your steering shaft. And then you have your pitman arm. This is your steering gearbox. This right here is your steering gearbox. This is your pitman arm. This is your drag link. This is your spring leaf hangers. Okay? Spring leaf mounts, excuse me. You have two of them, one right here and one back there, right where my finger is at, okay? And then you're gonna have the hangers, this leaf spring hangers, and then you have U-bolts, all right? And then these are your actual spring leaves here that run from up here to back there, okay? And you're gonna have your castle nut, cotter pin, Properly, everything is properly and secured, okay? Then you have your slack adjuster, your push rod pin, and cotter pin. Properly mounted and secure. Your brake chamber, your ABS line, your air line, okay? Properly mounted and secure, no cracks, leaks, or bends. Boom. Then you have your brake drum. And these are supposed to be your brake holes so you can see if your brakes or your brake shoes are good and everything like that. And this is your front axle right here. Um, and I think that's it for this side. Your radiator, all that looks good. Fan looks good. Um, okay. So then we're gonna go to your tire. Your tire depth is supposed to be 4. Oh, you just got the therapy. Oh, you got off today, Brody? It should be 432, 430 seconds, excuse me. And then you check the wall for any abrasions, um, cracks. You know what I'm saying? You want to look for all that. Let me see. Let me see. No abrasion, no bulges, cuts, and it's the proper PSI, okay? And you check your wheel hub, okay? Your fluid. I don't know if y'all can see how the fluid, it say add, but see it's at the full line. So that's good. Properly managed, secure, no cuts, no and then you have your lug nuts and your locks, um, properly mounted and secure, no leaks, cracks, leaks, or bends. All right, everything is good. Your wheel is good. All right, and then you have your steps, properly mounted and secured. Your steps are properly mounted and secured. This is your fuel tank, guys, and then you have the straps. Okay, I'm telling y'all everything that they're gonna ask you at the DMV. If you're going for Class B or Class C, CDL, guys, this is what this is. So you have your straps. They are properly mounted and secured. Okay, and you have your fuel tank cap. Okay, has the chain. Okay, properly mounted. Okay, now hold on. All right, properly mounted and secured. And then you have your def tank, properly mounted and secured. Your batteries, properly mounted and secured. You have your frame. This is your frame, guys. This is your frame. No illegal welds. Okay. No cracks, bends, breaks. No illegal welds, and your bolts are present. Okay. And this is your secondary air tank where my foot is. All right. And then tarp motor. That little box up there is your tarp arms. They look good. No cracks, leaks, bends. Properly mounted and secure. All your handles properly mounted and secured. Mirrors properly mounted and secured. No cracks, leaks, or bends. And they're clear visibility. Your reflective light should cover 70%. And this one looks great on here. This piece of wood up here is properly mounted. No chips, no chipping. Your lights, side lights, no fog, no condensation, clear visible, properly mounted. Cracks, no cracks. And you have your backside. Your lights, your tail lights, reverse lights, house lights, all look great. No cracks, no leaks, no condensation, no cracks, leaks, bends, no condensation, clearly visible. And they might trick you and ask you, guys, they might ask you if you need excuse me, what is this, guys? Help me out. They might ask you if you need a license plate. The answer is no. You do not need a license plate, guys. You do not need a license plate long as you have proper registration. Okay. Now I have this thing here is not what you guys will test on at the DMV. This is for brine, which is salt. You feel me? It's for wintertime. So don't acknowledge that because that's not part of the test. You want to get all your lights, though. Mud flaps, they're good, no cracks. You know what I mean? Properly mounted and secured. Okay, and then you're gonna tell them that the passenger side is the same as the driver's side, except for, and this side is your primary air tank. Okay, so your passenger side is the same as your driver's side, except for your hydraulic tank. Okay, you have a hydraulic tank, and this is the hydraulic reader here. Okay, properly mounted and secured. Then you have your exhaust. You have your exhaust. That's properly mounted and secured. And then you have your windshield wiper on the passenger side. Okay, that is the difference from the driver's side to the passenger side. Okay, so the only difference is your hydraulic tank and your windshield wiper fluid. Your windshield wiper fluid reservoir is on the passenger side. Okay, so mirrors, no cracks, leaks, bends, properly mounted, secured. And then we're going to coolant reservoir. Your coolant reservoir, no cracks, leaks, or bends, properly mounted and secure. Your air filter, your engine air filter, no cracks, leaks, or bends, properly mounted and secure. And we have your we have this. Okay, I'll have to get back to y'all in a second on that. I forget what it is. Belt, no more than a half-inch play. Okay, serpentine belt, your alternator, your lower radiator, no cracks, leaks, bends, properly mounted and secure. Everything I just mentioned here. Okay, coolant piping, properly mounted and secure. No cracks, leaks, or bends. Shocks. I forgot to mention that on the opposite side. Shocks, properly mounted and secure. No cracks, leaks, bends. And steering gearbox on this side as well. Pitman arm, drag link again. Spring leaf mounts, front side, back side. Spring leaves. Spring hangers, spring leaf hangers, the U-bolts, the actual spring leaves, properly mounted and secured, no cracks, bend or leaks, and your brake chamber, ABS, brake line, okay, air brake line, all right, slack adjuster, push pin, rod, cotter pin, cotter pin, okay, properly mounted, secured, no cracks, leaks, or bends. Your other brake drum, you know what I'm saying? Front end axle, okay? All right, and that's how you do that there, guys. You know what I'm saying? And then you take a step back, and then you ask how did I do? That's the end of the test. All right. That's how you do that, y'all. So I'm gonna leave this video up here. I'm gonna fix the thumbnail, just in case y'all need to come back to this, and see how to take the test. I got y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think there's a goddamn video on YouTube about how to take the Class B, Class C CDL test. All right. So this is one for y'all, but I'm going to be fair. This is for Delaware, okay? This is for Delaware. All right. Hold on. Let me do one more thing, because I want y'all to make. I want to make sure y'all pass. All right. All right. So, further front, guys. Further front, your lights, because you have to do another light check. So you have your headlights. Those are your low beam, high beam, your side turn signal lights, your plow lights, your clearance lights at the top, the little orange ones, okay? And then you want to your bumper properly mounted and secure, no illegal welds, okay? No cracks, no leaks, no bends. All right. So you want to mention all the lights as well, okay? Um. So this is for the state of Delaware. Now, if you are in another state, please do check and make sure that they don't need nothing extra. And if they need something less, then this works great for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Delaware, this works great for you. So guys, I'll leave this up. Yeah, now I gotta get back to work. It's been fun. I'll holler at y'all later. Keegan, get at me, bro.